Hello everyone. Welcome to Agriculture Insight. Amidst the vast, endless ocean, pearls emerge as priceless masterpieces bestowed by nature, shaped by the relentless forces of time and adorned with layers of shimmering nacre. These exquisite pearls have captivated jewelry enthusiasts for decades, adorning elegant necklaces that symbolize luxury and sophistication. But have you ever wondered how these precious pearls come into existence? The journey of a pearl begins with the delicate art of pearl cultivation, where layer upon layer of nacre is gradually deposited over the years, drawing from the very essence of the ocean's currents to crystallize into a radiant and flawless gem. It is a perfect harmony between human craftsmanship and nature's marvel, carrying within it an enchanting mystery. Join Agriculture Insight as we dive into the cool, glistening waters and follow the magical transformation of pearl oysters until they become one of nature's most dazzling treasures. Let's begin. Among more than 800 species of oysters, only a select few have the ability to produce high-quality pearls. Yet even among them, only 1 in 10,000 can yield a truly flawless gem. This rarity explains why natural pearls are so luxurious and sought after by the elite. Today, the most valuable pearl in history is La Peregrina, a more than 500-year-old treasure once belonging to the Spanish royal family and later owned by Hollywood icon Elizabeth Taylor. This legendary pearl fetched a record-breaking auction price of $11.8 million. If time is what sculpts the perfection of natural pearls, then for cultured pearls, their refinement comes from modern techniques and the skilled hands of artisans. Pearls are classified into 4 main types. Akoya pearls from Japan are known for their perfect round shape and soft hues of white, pink, and silver. Tahitian pearls from Polynesia exude a mysterious beauty with dark tones accented by shades of green, purple, or silver. South Sea pearls, often referred to as the Queen of Pearls, stand out for their large size and exquisite golden hue. Lastly, there are freshwater pearls, which are widely cultivated. Among these, South Sea pearls hold the highest value, 10 times that of Akoya and 4 times that of Tahitian pearls. And now, let's explore how these tiers of the ocean are created, from the skilled hands of pearl cultivators to the deep-sea farms where nature continues to refine their breathtaking beauty. Although humans can cultivate pearls, this process is far from easy. Before beginning their journey beneath the sea, the first step is to create the nucleus for implantation into the pearl oysters. Only the thickest and sturdiest oyster shells are selected, cleaned, and cut into small pieces before being shaped into flawless spheres using high-precision lathes. This process demands extreme accuracy, down to the micrometer, because only perfectly round nuclei can produce beautiful pearls. Once shaped, the nuclei undergo rigorous testing for size, roundness, hardness, and surface smoothness. Those that meet the strict standards are then thoroughly sterilized before being packaged and shipped to pearl farms across the world. But to create a perfect pearl, a flawless nucleus alone isn't enough. It also requires soft tissue from a healthy donor oyster and a bit of biological magic. A tiny piece of mantle tissue, just a few millimeters, is carefully cut from the donor oyster. This small but vital piece acts as a biological catalyst, stimulating the pearl oyster to secrete layers of nacre around the nucleus, forming the pearl. Without this soft tissue graft, the oyster might reject the nucleus as a foreign object and expel it rather than coating it. And so with this essential combination, the process moves into its most crucial phase, implantation. Before implantation, the tissue fragment is cultured in a nutrient solution containing minerals, amino acids, and growth factors to ensure the cells remain healthy and viable before being inserted into the host oyster. With a steady hand, The pearl technician gently pries open the oyster's hard shell using specialized tools, ensuring the delicate inner tissue remains unharmed. Next, a small piece of soft tissue from the donor oyster, along with the carefully prepared nucleus, is inserted into a biological pocket within the host oyster. Now is the time to unveil the mystery of how precious pearls are formed. Once grafted, the pearl oysters are returned to the ocean, where they continue to live in a carefully controlled environment. Sensing a foreign object inside, the oyster reacts instinctively. Since it cannot expel the irritant, it secretes nacre, a natural compound made of calcium carbonate and organic substances, to encase it, reducing irritation. Over months and years, layer upon layer of nacre accumulates, sometimes in the thousands or even millions, creating the pearl's smooth, lustrous surface. The longer the oysters remain underwater, the larger and more valuable the pearls will be. And you see, not every hardship that happens is negative. Pearls are proof of how nature transforms irritation into beauty. Just like a grain of sand in an oyster becomes a pearl, or coal under pressure turns into a diamond. After 1 to 3 years of patient waiting, when the pearl has reached its perfect maturity, it is finally time for humans to bring these treasures of the ocean to the surface. When the cool autumn breeze gently taps on the still waters, it marks the busiest time of the year for pearl farmers as they dive into the harvest season. Before diving into the process of harvesting saltwater pearls, let's first look at freshwater pearl farms in China, where the quick and straightforward harvesting process prioritizes speed and yield over careful selection and refinement, making China the producer of 80% of the world's freshwater pearls. Once harvested from the ponds, the oysters are gathered at centralized processing facilities. All the oysters are opened simultaneously, with no prior sorting. Workers use specialized knives to open the oysters and extract pearls quickly and manually. The process involves simply scraping the tissue inside to retrieve several pearls at once. On average, each worker can process between 100 and 300 oysters per hour, and in large-scale facilities, this number can rise to 500 to 600. Though freshwater pearls command high prices in the market, farm workers typically earn between 200 to 400 USD per month, a mere 1/10 to 1/100 of the value of premium sea pearls. After extraction, the pearls are placed in large baskets and rinsed in water to remove impurities. Given the vast quantity of freshwater pearls, they are often washed in bulk either by machine or using simple manual methods. Each freshwater oyster can produce 10 to 30 pearls, while sea oysters can only produce 1 pearl over many years. This results in the mass production of freshwater pearls, which is highly efficient, low cost, and abundant in contrast to the more painstaking sea pearl harvest. So when it comes to the pearl industry, what truly defines economic value? High-end quality or large-scale production? In stark contrast to the freshwater pearl harvesting process, harvesting sea pearls involves a meticulous and detailed procedure, demanding high skill and patience from the divers. Beneath the deep blue waters, divers quietly descend into the depths and gradually pull up cages filled with oysters. Each cage is heavy with hundreds of oysters, small creatures lying still within their rough shells, hiding the precious pearls inside. This work requires great finesse and skill, as even a small mistake could damage the pearls. But the journey of the pearl is not over yet. The oysters are brought back to the processing workshops, where each one is carefully cleaned. The outer shell is scraped to remove barnacles and other marine organisms, revealing the rough, textured surface, ready for the next critical inspection step. Next, the oysters are passed through X-ray machines to determine which ones contain pearls. Only oysters showing signs of having pearls inside are opened to avoid waste. Before being placed on the harvesting table, the oysters are stimulated to open their shells, making the extraction process smoother. They are placed in special baskets and exposed to a controlled temperature seawater solution, allowing the shells to gradually open. Once the oysters begin to open, a small, delicate rod is inserted to keep the oyster from closing before it is moved to the harvesting table. After the carefully selected oysters are ready, the real magic begins. Extracting the pearls is not just a technical process. It is also an art that requires precision and absolute accuracy. First, the oysters are secured on a specialized stand that holds them firmly but allows enough flexibility for handling. A tool is inserted between the two halves of the shell to create a small gap, just enough to access the interior without damaging the shell structure. Once the oyster is open, a thin, rounded scraper is used to separate the tissue and extract the pearl. The pearl offers no resistance as she is gently extracted from the pearl sac, naked and defenseless, inviting man's gaze to observe her, judge her, measure her, and finally classify her by her diameter, her color, her shape, and the delicate perfection or imperfection of her surface. Behind the dazzling beauty of each pearl lies a harsh reality. Most mother oysters are sacrificed in the process of producing a perfect pearl. A small number of healthy oysters can be reimplanted to produce new pearls, up to 2 or 3 times in their lifetime. However, the highest quality pearls are typically formed during the first graft, as the initial layers of nacre are always the smoothest and most uniform. Even when no longer able to produce pearls, mother oysters continue to give. Their shells are crafted into nuclei for new pearls, while their meat becomes a nutritious delicacy, a humble yet complete offering. After being harvested, pearls do not immediately become jewelry. They must first undergo a meticulous crafting process. Master artisans begin by assessing each pearl to determine the most suitable form of craftsmanship. Some naturally beautiful pearls require only a simple drill hole to be strung into necklaces, while others may be polished or combined with gold, silver, and diamonds to create luxurious pieces of jewelry. Pearls that do not meet the standard in shape or luster are often repurposed into pearl powder. Since freshwater pearls are produced in large quantities and have a lower market value, most pearl powder available today is derived from them. The production of pearl powder involves grinding the pearls into an ultra-fine powder while preserving their valuable minerals, such as calcium, proteins, and amino acids. Since ancient times, pearls have been revered as treasures of the sea, often referred to as tears of the gods or frozen moonlight that has fallen into the depths of the ocean. In Western culture, pearls have long been cherished as heirlooms, traditionally passed from mothers to daughters as symbols of purity, good fortune, and timeless elegance. Meanwhile, in Eastern traditions, pearls are regarded as emblems of prosperity and longevity, often representing harmony and strong family bonds. From a symbol of royal power to an object of prestige and sophistication, pearls are not only masterpieces of nature, but also enduring testaments to eternal beauty, resilience, and the timeless values that nature bestows upon humanity. Sturgeon caviar, often referred to as black gold, is a delicacy prized for its rich flavor, smooth texture, and luxurious appeal. The eggs, ranging in color from golden amber to deep black, are carefully harvested from sturgeon, a prehistoric fish that has existed for over 200 million years. These ancient creatures, known for their elongated bodies and bony plates, are among the oldest living species on Earth. In sustainable aquaculture environments, sturgeon are nurtured with care to ensure their health and the quality of their caviar. Depending on the species, it takes anywhere from 8 to 20 years for a sturgeon to reach maturity and produce eggs suitable for harvesting. This long growth period, coupled with meticulous farming practices, makes sturgeon caviar one of the most labor-intensive and valuable food products in the world. When sturgeon are ready, ultrasound or non-invasive methods are used to evaluate the size and quality of the roe. Only sturgeon with eggs that meet the required standards are selected for the harvesting process. The process of harvesting sturgeon roe or caviar is a delicate procedure requiring precision, expertise, and strict adherence to quality standards. It begins with preparing the sturgeon in a way that ensures the eggs retain their optimal quality. Sturgeon are placed in controlled environments with clean, temperature-regulated water, ensuring minimal stress on the fish. This care is critical, as stress or poor conditions can compromise the quality of the roe, affecting both its texture and flavor. When the sturgeon is ready for harvesting, the fish is gently rendered unconscious, typically through cold water immersion or other humane methods. This ensures the procedure is as stress-free as possible, which is crucial for preserving the integrity of the roe. Once the fish is immobilized, the skilled technician makes a precise incision along the abdomen to access the roe sacs. This step requires steady hands and in-depth knowledge of sturgeon anatomy to avoid damaging the eggs or harming the fish unnecessarily. The quality of caviar largely depends on the skills of the person performing the extraction. The technician must carefully remove the roe sacs, ensuring the eggs remain intact. A high level of precision is needed, as even slight mishandling can lead to ruptured eggs, which diminishes their value. The sacs are then immediately rinsed and cleaned to remove blood, tissue, or other contaminants, ensuring the harvested roe is pristine and ready for further processing. Timing is a critical factor in the harvesting process. Sturgeon must be harvested at the exact right stage of egg maturity. If harvested too early, the eggs may lack the desired texture and flavor. If harvested too late, the eggs can become overly firm or lose their signature delicacy. To determine the optimal time, farmers use non-invasive methods like ultrasound to monitor the development of the roe. The entire harvesting procedure is a testament to the balance of science and art. From ensuring the fish are raised in pristine conditions to performing the delicate extraction with precision, every step is designed to maintain the unparalleled quality that sturgeon caviar is known for. This process, though labor-intensive, is what makes sturgeon caviar a world-renowned delicacy. In addition to the traditional method of harvesting sturgeon roe, there is a more humane approach known as stripping. This technique involves using hormones or proteins to stimulate the eggs to detach from the ovarian membrane naturally. The roe is then harvested without killing the fish, allowing the sturgeon to continue reproducing in future cycles. One of the most delicate steps in processing sturgeon roe is filtering the eggs using specially designed mesh screens. These screens are crafted with precision, featuring evenly sized holes made from stainless steel or food-grade plastic. This design ensures hygiene and prevents damage to the fragile eggs, which are highly sensitive to pressure and rough handling. The process begins by placing the roe, still encased in its natural membrane, onto the mesh screen. Under the skillful and careful movements of the handler, the eggs are gently separated from the connective tissue that holds them together inside the sturgeon. This requires a combination of patience, experience, and a delicate touch to ensure the integrity of each individual egg is preserved. As the handler moves the roe across the mesh, the eggs naturally pass through the holes, leaving behind the unwanted membrane and other impurities. This simple yet precise method ensures the eggs remain whole, clean, and ready for the next stages of processing. Then, gentle streams of cold water are used to rinse the eggs, ensuring they are thoroughly cleaned without applying excessive force that could damage their delicate structure. The process is swift and efficient, lasting only a few minutes to remove blood, tissue, and any impurities while maintaining the roe's natural freshness and texture. The water's controlled pressure is key, strong enough to cleanse the eggs, but soft enough to preserve their integrity. This balance is meticulously monitored by handlers to avoid rupturing the fragile eggs. The quick rinse also helps lock in the freshness of the roe, preparing it for the subsequent stages of processing. Once the cleaning process is complete, the water is carefully drained, leaving behind clean, pristine roe ready for further refinement. After being thoroughly cleaned, the sturgeon roe is carefully inspected by skilled handlers with sharp eyes and deft hands. Each egg is meticulously examined to ensure it meets the highest standards of quality. Any damaged or substandard eggs are swiftly identified and removed from the batch. This step is crucial in guaranteeing that only the finest roe proceeds to the next stages of processing. The sturgeon roe then undergoes a light salting process, following the traditional Malasol method, which means low salt. This technique preserves the natural flavor of the caviar while enhancing its taste subtly. Typically, the amount of salt used is around 3 to 5% of the roe's weight, depending on the desired quality and flavor profile. The salt not only adds a touch of seasoning, but also acts as a natural preservative, extending the shelf life of the caviar. In the final stage, the sturgeon roe is meticulously placed into small tins, each chosen according to a specific size requirement. Every container is weighed with pinpoint accuracy to ensure the exact amount is included. Given the high value of the caviar, there is absolutely no margin for error. The entire packaging process is carefully supervised to maintain consistency and quality. Each sealed tin is then labeled with essential information, including its net weight and production details. Now you may want to hear the soothing sound of this stage. You might be wondering how to cultivate sturgeons that yield such high-value caviar. The primary requirement is a reliable and pristine water source. Sturgeons thrive in clean, oxygen-rich environments with stable temperatures, typically ranging between 50 degrees Fahrenheit to 64 degrees Fahrenheit. The water must be free from pollutants, heavy metals, and harmful chemicals to ensure the health and growth of the fish. Additionally, Maintaining optimal water flow and proper filtration systems is crucial to mimic their natural habitat and prevent the buildup of waste products. Adequate space and appropriate tank or pond design also play a significant role in reducing stress and promoting the well-being of the sturgeons. Providing the right diet is crucial for raising sturgeons that produce healthy eggs. A balanced and high-quality feed ensures optimal growth and reproductive health. Sturgeons thrive on a diet rich in proteins, typically sourced from fish meal, shrimp, and other marine ingredients, which are essential for egg development. Additionally, incorporating vitamins and minerals, such as vitamin E and selenium, supports the immune system and enhances egg quality. Natural foods like live brine shrimp, daphnia, and algae can be included to mimic their natural diet and stimulate feeding behaviors. It is important to offer feed in appropriate sizes to prevent overfeeding and ensure efficient nutrient absorption. The harvesting and processing of sturgeon roe is a delicate and meticulous journey that transforms these precious eggs into the world-renowned caviar. From ensuring optimal living conditions for the sturgeons to the precise techniques used in extracting and packaging the roe, every step is executed with utmost care and expertise. The dedication to maintaining quality and sustainability not only preserves the integrity of the caviar, but also supports the future of sturgeon farming. Each year, cranberries generate approximately $1.4 billion for the U.S. economy, solidifying their role as a vital agricultural product. Leading the industry is Ocean Spray, which dominates roughly 70% of North America's cranberry production, while also establishing itself as the global leader in cranberry supply. Cranberries are perennial plants that can thrive and produce fruit consistently for 20 years or longer with proper care. These low-growing shrubs spread close to the ground, and after 3 to 5 years of planting, they reach maturity and begin to produce sweet fruit. From that point on, the plants continue to yield fruit reliably every year, serving as a loyal companion to American farmers for decades. Thanks to their exceptional natural regeneration ability. This unique characteristic not only makes cranberries a highly valuable crop economically, but also contributes to the sustainability of American agriculture. When autumn spreads its golden hues across the landscape, cranberry fields in the U.S. come to life, transforming into vibrant seas of red. This is the busiest time of year for farmers, as they prepare to bring these ripe berries from the bogs to the tables of millions of families. It all begins with a remarkable transformation of cranberry bogs into stunning pools of crimson water. Farmers flood the bogs, creating a shallow layer of water about 12 to 18 inches deep, which allows the cranberries to float to the surface, thanks to the natural air pockets inside each berry. This critical step not only makes the harvesting process easier, but also ensures the berries remain intact and undamaged. Once the water level is just right, specially designed harvesting machines take center stage. These machines, both powerful and delicate, feature rotating tines that gently shake hands with the cranberry bushes, causing the ripe berries to fall into the water like little red jewels. What's truly remarkable is that this process doesn't harm the plants, allowing them to continue thriving and producing more fruit in the following seasons. Next comes the stage of collecting the cranberries, a process that's just as impressive. Large floating booms are spread across the water, like giant bracelets, slowly gathering millions of cranberries that float on the surface. From above, the sight is stunning. The bright red water, dotted with orange and yellow booms, looks like a vibrant, living painting, full of color and precision. Once the cranberries are gathered into large clusters, the next step is the cranberry suction operation. Using a vacuum system, the cranberries are gently sucked through large tubes and transferred onto a conveyor system, where they are thoroughly washed with powerful water jets to remove any dirt or debris. From there, the cleaned cranberries are emptied directly into massive bins mounted on the backs of trucks. These trucks can hold up to 45,000 pounds of cranberries, allowing for efficient transportation. This streamlined system works rapidly, saving time while ensuring that each berry remains intact and fresh. In addition, at some facilities, cranberries are harvested using machines that vacuum the berries directly into boats alongside the bogs. These machines work like multi-talented artists, shaking the bushes to release the ripe berries and immediately vacuuming them up from the water's surface through large tubes, depositing them straight into nearby collection bins or boats. With their smart design and optimized technology, each machine can harvest up to 20,000 pounds of cranberries per hour. This not only saves farmers valuable time, but also significantly reduces labor costs, making it easier to manage large-scale cranberry bogs spanning many acres. What makes this method particularly special is the balance between speed and care. The suction system is designed to be gentle, ensuring the berries remain intact, fresh, and vibrant red as they make their way to the processing facilities. This innovative approach perfectly combines efficiency with quality, delivering top-notch cranberries with every harvest. In addition to the large water-filled bogs used for wet harvesting, some smaller farms opt for dry harvesting, a traditional yet delicate method. Instead, farmers use specialized harvesting machines or pick the cranberries by hand. Workers carefully walk through the cranberry bushes, gently plucking ripe berries to avoid bruising them. When machines are used, they're equipped with soft, metal teeth that comb through the plants, precisely collecting the berries without damaging the bushes. Although this method is more time-consuming, it ensures the berries remain fresh and intact, making them ideal for premium products. Modern cranberry harvesting methods in the U.S. highlight the perfect integration of tradition, technology, and sustainability, revolutionizing the agricultural industry. From the stunning transformation of flooded cranberry bogs to the use of advanced vibrating and suction machines, each step in the process showcases a meticulous balance between efficiency and care. These innovations enable farmers to harvest massive quantities of cranberries, up to 20,000 pounds per hour, while preserving the berries' quality and freshness, significantly reducing labor costs and time. Moreover, the adaptability of these methods, including traditional hand-picking for premium products, ensures that every type of farm, from large-scale operations to smaller fields, can benefit. By protecting the health of the cranberry plants and optimizing the harvest process, these techniques not only deliver vibrant, high-quality cranberries to millions of families, but also emphasize a sustainable approach to managing one of America's most iconic crops. Finally, the fully loaded trucks transport the vibrant red cranberries to nearby processing plants, ready for the next stage of production. After being harvested, cranberries are transported to the processing facility, where they undergo a thorough cleaning process to maintain the highest quality. The first step involves washing the berries using high-pressure water sprays, which effectively remove dirt, leaves, and any other debris clinging to the surface of the fruit. Next, the cranberries go through a modern sorting system, where any that don't meet the standards, like ones that are too small, bruised, or uneven in color, are removed. A particularly unique quality check is the bounce test. Cranberries of good quality will bounce when dropped onto a hard surface, thanks to the natural air pockets inside. Once sorted, the cranberries are packaged into eco-friendly trays or bags with airtight seals to preserve moisture and prevent air exposure. Some products utilize modified atmosphere packaging, AP technology, to extend shelf life by carefully adjusting the oxygen and carbon dioxide levels inside the package. Finally, the packages are labeled with essential information, including the origin, harvest date, and expiration date. These fresh cranberry products are then transported in refrigerated trucks to supermarkets, premium stores, or delivered directly to customers via online sales platforms. This process ensures that every package of cranberries reaching the consumer is at its freshest, bursting with flavor, and ready to enjoy or use in recipes. From the vibrant red bogs, cranberries begin their journey to becoming the delicious dried fruit we all love. To prepare for the drying process, the cranberries are softened by blanching in hot water at about 190 degrees Fahrenheit or by lightly pricking the skin. This step allows the berries to absorb sweetness evenly from a sugar solution or natural fruit juice. Once the berries are flavored, they move into modern drying systems where the temperature is carefully controlled between 135 degrees Fahrenheit and 150 degrees Fahrenheit. Circulating warm air gently dries the berries, ensuring they retain their signature red color and natural chewy texture. After drying, a light coating of vegetable oil is applied to the cranberries to prevent sticking and extend their shelf life. The dried cranberries are then cooled and undergo a final quality check before being sealed in airtight bags or containers. Labels are added with information on the product's origin, production date, and nutritional details, ensuring that every package meets the highest standards before reaching consumers. To preserve the nutritional value, freshness, and quality of cranberries for premium products or export, the berries undergo a modern quick freezing process. During this process, the cranberries are frozen using the blast freezing method at extremely low temperatures, typically around -40 degrees Fahrenheit. This method ensures that each cranberry is individually frozen in a short amount of time. Quick freezing prevents the formation of large ice crystals within the berries, which could damage cell structure and negatively impact texture and flavor. As a result, the cranberries retain their vibrant red color, firm texture, and natural nutritional value, including antioxidants and vitamins, making them ready for distribution in domestic markets and export to over 100 countries worldwide. The incredible journey of cranberries doesn't end in the modern harvest fields. It begins with the dedication and meticulous care of American farmers who have mastered the art of cultivating these ruby-red gems through generations of tradition and innovation. Cranberries are picky plants that require a very specific environment to thrive. There needs to be an abundant supply of clean water, and a cool climate is absolutely essential. Before planting, farmers carefully till the soil and cover it with a fine layer of sand. This helps retain moisture while also creating the ideal conditions for the roots to grow strong and healthy. Young cranberry plants propagated from strong and healthy mature plants are carefully planted with enough space between each one to ensure they have the room they need to grow. This is the beginning of the journey to producing those stunning red berries. However, it's not a short journey. It takes about 3 to 4 years for the plants to fully mature and start producing their first harvest. It's a process that requires patience and care, laying the foundation for bountiful harvests in the future. Throughout the growing process, farmers devote their days to tending to the cranberry plants with great attention and care. Smart irrigation systems are designed to provide just the right amount of water while preventing harmful flooding. The soil is enriched with natural, nutrient-rich organic fertilizers to nourish the plants, keeping them healthy and vibrant. To protect the crops from pests, farmers rely on biological methods like crop rotation or introducing hardworking bees to pollinate the flowers, ensuring even and healthy fruit production. Thanks to this dedicated care, the fields come alive in the fall, glowing in shades of bright red that signal the arrival of a bountiful harvest. From humble sandy soils, billions of cranberries are born each year, a testament to the harmonious connection between human effort and nature. These berries not only brighten up countless homes around the world, but also bring a unique, tangy sweet flavor to every bite. Now you've got a complete picture of how farmers harvest and process millions of pounds of cranberries each year. It's a remarkable blend of modern technology and human dedication. Each cranberry carries not only its signature tart sweet taste, but also the story of the careful work that goes into every step of the process. So, what happens to the avocados after they leave the orchard? The answer is about to be revealed. Before reaching consumers, avocados go through a strict processing system at the packing facility to ensure the highest quality. Once they arrive, the avocados are placed in cold storage, where temperatures are maintained between 40 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit. This process slows down ripening, keeping the fruit in its optimal condition before moving on to the next processing steps. The avocados are first carefully transported through an automated conveyor system, guiding them to the washing area where the cleaning process begins. Here, high-pressure spray nozzles operate with precision, releasing powerful streams of clean water onto the surface of each avocado. Layers of dirt, impurities, or any debris clinging to the avocado skins are thoroughly removed thanks to the force and accuracy of the spray system. This process not only ensures the avocados are clean, but also guarantees that they meet strict hygiene standards before proceeding to the next stages of processing. Next, they pass through a water tank containing a food-safe solution, which helps eliminate bacteria and extend their shelf life. After washing, the avocados journey into the drying system, where soft rotating brushes embrace them like a gentle breeze sweeping over rolling hills. They tumble gracefully, shedding every last drop of moisture as if shaking off a light morning dew. This delicate process ensures each avocado emerges pristine and unscathed, its skin smooth and flawless, ready for the next stage of its adventure. Next, the avocados pass through a high-speed optical sorting machine, where state-of-the-art laser sensors scan each fruit in a fraction of a second, analyzing color, size, ripeness, and even the tiniest surface defects. This system operates with remarkable precision, processing thousands of avocados per hour to ensure consistency and quality. By maintaining strict quality standards, this automated sorting process ensures that only the finest avocados continue down the production line, optimizing efficiency while minimizing waste. After passing the quality check, the avocados move along the conveyor belt to the automatic labeling machine. Each label is printed with information about the origin, type, and batch number, then applied directly to the fruit. Finally, the avocados drop onto a lower conveyor belt, sorted according to their size, before moving on to the next stage of processing. Here, workers carefully pick up each avocado, placing them neatly on padded trays before packing them into cartons. Additionally, avocados can also be carefully packaged in durable mesh bags, which allow for proper ventilation and help maintain the freshness of the fruit during transportation and storage. In more advanced factories, automated robotic arms take over this task. These robots are equipped with high-precision sensors, allowing them to pick up each avocado and place it into cartons without damaging the delicate skin. A single robot can package over 1,200 cartons per hour, significantly boosting production efficiency. Once packaged, avocados are stacked onto pallets and moved to cold storage, where they are kept at a temperature of 39 to 42 degrees Fahrenheit. This controlled environment helps maintain freshness and quality before they are transported to consumers. In the US, while 65% of avocados are consumed fresh, the remaining 35% are processed into products such as avocado oil, and most notably guacamole, a creamy, rich dip made from mashed avocados blended with selected spices to create a refreshing and flavorful taste. Once cleaned, the avocados continue along the conveyor belt to the peeling and depitting station. Skilled workers carefully cut the avocados in half, remove the pits, and scoop out the flesh with precision, ensuring the soft, creamy interior remains intact without damage. The avocado flesh is then transferred to the grinding system, where sharp blades blend it to a perfectly smooth consistency. At the same time, lime juice, salt, garlic, onions, cilantro, and green chilies are added using an automated dosing system, ensuring a well-balanced and consistent flavor in every batch of guacamole. Once mixed, the guacamole undergoes a thorough quality check, where its texture, color, and taste are inspected before entering the packaging line. The mixture is then pumped into containers or vacuum-sealed bags using an automated filling system, with an accuracy of just 1 gram, ensuring each product has the correct weight. Guacamole is then placed into the HPP system, a technology that uses extremely high pressure to eliminate bacteria without the need for high temperatures or preservatives. This process helps maintain the fresh flavor and quality of the product for a longer shelf life. Finally, the packaged guacamole is carefully stacked onto pallets and stored in cold storage, ready for distribution to supermarkets, restaurants, and consumers worldwide. Beyond its creamy, flavorful dip, avocados are also processed into high-value, nutrient-rich oil. After being cleaned, peeled, and pitted, the avocado flesh is finely mashed before entering a cold pressing system to extract pure avocado oil while preserving its natural nutrients. The extracted oil then goes through a filtration and refinement process using advanced technology to remove impurities, ensuring the highest level of purity. The final product has a light yellow or greenish color, rich in healthy fats and vitamins for health and beauty. In addition, frozen avocado is highly popular because it provides an effective way to preserve the fruit while maintaining its flavor, color, and nutritional value. The avocado flesh is cut into pieces and quickly frozen at -0.4 degrees or lower to prevent oxidation. Thanks to rapid freezing technology, frozen avocados can be stored for up to 12 months without the need for preservatives. This product is widely used in smoothies, guacamole, avocado sauces, and many other dishes. Did you know that every avocado tree starts from a tiny seed? However, to ensure high yield and quality, farmers typically germinate the seed for 4 to 6 weeks. Afterward, it is grafted with branches from high-quality avocado varieties, ensuring larger, tastier, and more stable fruit. After 6 to 12 months, young avocado trees are transferred to well-drained, loose soil in orchards, with each tree spaced 13 to 20 feet apart to allow for proper growth. Automated drip irrigation systems efficiently supply water, preventing overwatering and root rot. After 3 to 4 years, the trees begin to flower and bear fruit. But to maintain quality, farmers prune the branches annually to ensure better airflow and reduce pests. So we've just explored the amazing journey of avocados. From lush green orchards under the California sun to the familiar products we enjoy every day.